Competing in the Olympics is the dream of many athletes. John Sears has the story of a Roland Story Norseman grad turned Grandview Viking, shedding light on a sport that not many know about.
Race walk is, I will admit, an unusual event. Not many people do it.
Grandview junior Nathan Lemus is one of the few that have taken to the sport of race walking.
I had no idea really what it was.
Can you think of the concept of race and walking in the same breath? It sounds kind of funny.
A long distance runner by nature in high school, Lemus suffered through injuries and sickness as a freshman in college. Nathan needed something to energize him on the track. Race walking was the answer.
Admittedly, I wanted to quit race walk for a little bit.
But he didn't quit.
After about 3 or 4 months into the track season, I finally figured it out and I really fell in love with the sport.
And quickly figured out it's more than just walking.
Race walk is, it's not power walking, it's not your Sunday leisure stroll. It's really competitive and it gets really intense.
Our track upstairs is about 160 meters and I did probably 1 lap and I was down for about 2 or 3 days. So it looks easy. It's one of those things that look easy, but once you do it, it's very challenging.
And while it may look a little different, the rules are strict.
You have to have one foot on the ground at all times, and the other is that the advancing leg has to be straight on impact until it passes parallel under your body.
But it hasn't taken long for Nathan to master the art of race walking.
I'd say it's definitely my favorite sport.
Lemus is already a 4-time All-American and was one of just 2 collegiate athletes to qualify for the U.S. Olympic trials in Oregon.
Kind of a dream come true.
Lemus finished 10th at the trials.
I never really dreamed of doing anything like that. I kind of just went out and gave it my best shot.
Nathan's just the type of person that once he puts his mind to something, I don't think you can stop him.
Competing in the Olympic trials is a big deal no matter what the sport. And as chill as race walking looks, I think you'd be surprised. Sometimes it's not very well received by other track and field athletes.
I've been tripped by athletes, I've been name called by athletes, I've been punched by athletes who aren't familiar with it, and even like walking down the street, I've had things thrown at me, I've been sworn at.
And despite some negativity towards race walking, Lemus has no plans of stopping this sport anytime soon.
It really has shown me that if I do put my mind to something, I could accomplish it. Even if I don't make the Olympics or the Olympic team, it's still something to kind of look forward to, especially in 4 years when I know I can grow as not only as an athlete, but as a person.
John Sears, WHO 13 Sports.
It's a good story from John. The men's Olympic race walk, again, it is an Olympic sport, starts at 12:30 a.m. just a few hours from now. Might be fun to check out.